Hey, so, Act 4 came out the week after I finished Act 3. So let's do Act 4. I think this is in the wrong resolution. That's upsetting. Oh yeah, Mammoth. Mammoth thing, I forgot about you. You're a robot. You're a robot, Mammoth. Wow, the animation looks different. Context 5.4 manual context context backlash. General wear on the gesture gear mounting apparatus 5A-1 may result in undesirable play between teeth in the context and history state machine gears, causing stuttering, slippage. Okay, Will is a new character. Huh. I guess it could be slippage. If left unresolved, the gear slob can gradually throw limbs out of alignment, blend motions, and decontextualize gestures. Also see section 1.8, general troubleshooting, and 5.3, gesture context. Troubleshooting. 1.8, general troubleshooting. Technicians of sufficient talent and experience may skip this section. General troubleshooting techniques include applying a cold washcloth until the hue becomes apparent, observing until the stability clears up, or tapping on exposed metal with wrench. Yeah, this is a game I'm playing. The surrealist shit, it's definitely still here. That'll do, book. My savior, our friend here is in a bad way. Any insight? Hey, it's Junebug! Time to put that mammoth out to pasture well. Oh, I feel certain she's got a few trips left in her. If only she had a more capable surgeon. Sad the mechanics are in short supply down here. I think the setting is too romantic. Scares them off. What brings you down to the Echo tonight? I always end up here eventually. River's like that. It always has been. We picked you up at the Bureau tonight. Never seen you that far upriver before. I hope that doesn't mean you've been traveling on the Zero. Yeah, have you been there? The Zero? Oh, no, not me. This old river rat steers clear of weird highways. We've been traveling this river for more than half my life, more or less alone. I think I've seen it change up quite a bit in those years, but I can't say for sure. Water has a peculiar way of making a person forgetful. Some nights I remember a place, but it's full of strange new people. Some nights I meet an old friend on an unfamiliar shore. I wonder which kind of night this is. Okay, so this is definitely a thing. I'm fine with it, I'm confused. The Mucky Mammoth. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, so I don't get to decide that. Oh. It swings whatever direction I go. Okay, so there's somebody up there. I want to go to this side, because there's somebody I can talk to up here. That's cool. Kate, huh? How's that cold river spray treating you? Well, I thought I saw you squinting. It's hard water, you know, hard on the eyes. Still irritates mine a little bit. I'm piloting a tugboat through it 6 nights a week. Don't be too shy to close them in public. Your eyes, I mean. People will just assume you're thoughtful. You need tea. So, peppermint, definitely. Bitter hedgehog, dried spring, agaricus, split gill powder, and greening goat's foot. What are all those for? Eye strain, dried spring, agaricus masks the taste of the rest of it. Greening goat's foot in particular has an eccentric flavor profile. It's mushroom based. I'm a big believer in the fungal pharmacy. How's the water looking tonight? Echo is dicey tonight. bad luck for you. I expect waves and diversions. Dogwood Drive is by the Silo mail stop, so you may need to spend some time on the indirect route before we hit your stop, okay? And there's other business, mail to drop off, garbage pickup, and a few favors to execute, all dot on the riverbanks from here to there. Hope you enjoy that trip on our little mammoth. Take advantage of all the amenities, fresh air, cozy bunks, hot tea, the video room. There's some pretty interesting tapes down there, actually. Usually. I mean, weird. Watch that, that VCR doesn't take your hand off, though. It's untrustworthy. What's wrong with the VCR? I can take a look. Oh, please do. I don't know anything about electronics. Maybe a few different tapes. You get the picture. Hey, do me a favor. Go ask Will how the repairs are going, and if he needs anything. We're coming up the next stop here. Just refueling and picking up a few things. I could grab a bolt or some wire or something, whatever he needs. Well, eyes on the road, haha. Alright, let's go talk to Will. Okay. It's just not letting me do a thing. Okay. There we go. I like how the boat actually is rotating for me. Hey, Will. Singing quietly. For we on mold and whiskey fed and... Oh! What gears? What gears? Probably. Who knows? First thing I tried, anyway. Down here by this little blue box, I took all the gears out and dried each one by hand, then loaded them back in. I took care of the grinding sound, but her trunk keeps doing that sparking, clanking, weeping thing. To be honest with you, I'm not really qualified for this work. It's a friend. You know how it is. Don't you? Kate was asking if you need anything when we stop. Hell, I don't know. Scratch ticket? I think she meant, like, parts, or... Ah, I wouldn't know if I did. How do you two know each other? So... Ever walked through rolling farmland? Sure, along the highway. Along the highway, that's what I mean. Or smaller roads. Well, I sure did. I slipped under or over fences, and I walked barefoot with the seeds that were just planted and tilled the earth with my toes. Hey, I should tell you where I left my shoes. Did you know I'm classically trained organist? It's true. Look at these long fingers and pedal grip toes. It doesn't matter. A minor in French literature earned me a position teaching Artois du Zola at the university. Well, some shitty governor cut state funding for our department, and I was demoted to mopping floors, running wiring through walls or in dangerous places. I even operated the soundboard at the student theater. Left my shoes there at the university. It was a protest. Walk without shoes for something important or tragic. I ended up by the shore, and soon I was drifting along the Echo. I ran for a while above ground then. It doesn't matter anymore. But I prefer subterranean waters anyway. Kate brings me along, and I record what I see and hear. I try to help with maintenance. I drop off the mail and pick up the trash. On occasion, I take the helm. Anyway, that's all I try to remember anymore. I listen to river stories, and my own stories get fainter and fainter. Well, I'll just keep drying gears, I guess. Ezra runs up to Shannon. Whoa, slow down. It's slippery up on deck. Do you have any batteries? Yeah, of course. What for? Johnny said he could use his tape recorder, but it needs a battery. Oh, fun. Well, searches her pockets. Here's 4 different kinds. Surely one of these should fit. Thank you. Oh, I'm Ezra. Oh shit, I'm Ezra. Well, let's see what dialogue changes there are. Will you get your batteries, small man? When you got your batteries, small man, go get you some tape. Okay. That mammoth is actually pretty cool now that I know it's a robot. And not a cliffhanger fucking thing that I thought was gonna be a... God damn, I love that effect. The effect of, like, the stuff disappearing slowly that you are trying to see behind. It's so good. Oh, this is 3D space, it's not 2D. Shit. I can go bit more towards the door and then down? Nope. I want to go... Wait, why do I have a robo arm, too? Wait, no. Why... Connor, why do you have a different arm? Damn it, now I need to know. I'll talk to you first. Junebug. Really? You were in trance. You don't remember this? It's okay. We've all seen a lot of concerts. Serrano opened. His tape machine was broken or something. It got really cosmic. Right, at the flower shop. I remember that show. Sorry, Clara. Well, you have a second chance to hear it tonight. That was fast. Got the batteries? Let's see. Perfect. This one will do. So, hit this button here to record. Hold air right here so you don't cover the microphone with your hand. I bet you'll find a lot of good sounds just around the tugboat. There's plenty of tape in there, so don't be stingy with it. Just record anything that catches your ear. I mean, it really changes the way you listen. For the better, I mean. How long is the trip? We've got a ways to go, and this boat makes pretty freaking stops. I think Kate said we're moving pretty slowly tonight, too. Weather. Kate said we could stop at the rum colony Serrano's playing. Well, that's ideal. I'm supposed to meet a lady there to look at some old engine parts about 3 hours ago. 3 hours goes fast at the rum colony, man. I bet she's still there. Hope we don't stay up there too long. My concert's soon. I don't want to keep them waiting. Nah, it's river time. Nobody expects you to be punctual. Hey, why don't you give me that tape recorder to try? See if that cat over there has anything he wants to say. I often use found sounds if I'm in my music. If you find some interesting sounds tonight, you can help me out. What happened to his arm? I'm betting something happens if you wait long enough. If not, this makes a really good ASMR track. Whoa. Was that a cat or my cat? That sounded just like... That legit sounded just like Mouser, who is sitting right in the doorway staring at the wall, which is really creepy. She's legit just sitting there, kind of hunched over, staring at a dark corner. Hey, Mouser. Okay, that's the in-game cat, and also... Okay, I'm Connor now. What happened to my arm? Or Conway, not Connor. You know that strangest thing? I can't remember why I came up here. Maybe just slow down. No, I'm good. Just that thing about, what was it? When you walk through a door. When you go into the kitchen for something, and as soon as you passed from one to another, you forgot what you wanted. You have to walk back out just to remember, like you left part of your brain behind. Hey, I wonder if I could follow that brain crumb all the way back to the room I was born in. Cranes his neck over there. You were driving for hours. Get any sleep? Just trust my eyes for a minute. Every little bit helps, right? Does look cold, doesn't it? Yeah, better keep that kid away from the edge. Person can easily fall in. He's been exploring. Should I be worried? I'm fine. I'm talking about Ezra. Sure you are. What's up, huh? You look like there's something you want to ask. Fine, you can ask it. One question. Thought you didn't drink. Well, I didn't. I mean, I did, then I didn't, then I did again. That's how it always goes. I drift out, finally wind up back at Lisette's with my head between my legs, saying never again. 15 months this last time. I think I hung on because I knew there wouldn't for much longer be any reason to go back to. She went to live with her sister now, and probably won't remember me for long anyway. One time she picked me out of a ditch by the road, blackout drunk at dawn. Came around later that night. She'd taken care of me, and told her I didn't deserve it. She said I didn't have to deserve it. She sounds like a saint. We should all have someone like that. Oh, you would say that if you knew her when she was younger. The girl was wild. I guess she's got her own problems now. Wish I could help out. Hey, maybe I can make some money and send it to her sister. Maybe they'll keep me at the distillery. I mean, I shouldn't get ahead of myself. Gotta repay my debt. Hell, I should be grateful for the opportunity. If you want to die with any dignity, you gotta settle up. That's why it's such a damn shame when people go so sudden. So... Oh no, now that we have our own... We have the Echo, which is another version of the Zero. I'm sure I talk too much. Everyone on this river does. The only problem is that we listen twice as much as that. We're only telling you half the stories we hear. Kate told me that I thought that I ought to be a photographer. Said you have an uncanny way of having been in the place at the time the thing happened there. And that's the hardest part of taking a photograph anyway. Nice of her to say, but it isn't true. Though I know just about every story at this river, most of them I've picked up second, third, or fourth hand, and so on. Listening, see? Now, I know what you're gonna ask, so I'm gonna answer it. Yes, I'm pretty sure they're all true. I personally believe a story gets more true as it's tossed around from brain to brain and the whole community brings their insight to bear on the brittle facts of experience. There are a few Echo River stories I witnessed directly. I saw that big owl migration pass through. You might have heard about that. I was there when the old train station flooded. I saw the ghost of Stephen Bishop brew up a batch of white lightning on a raft. Or, anyway, I talked to a few sailors who'd recently crossed paths with him. And I suspect sampled his wares. One night, when I was working on the Mucky Mammoth, we picked up a gaggle of passengers and headed down to the mail drop by the silo of Late Reflections. I knew a couple of them in passing, a pair of traveling musicians whom I'm often encountered on the river. The others were strangers to me at the time, a young woman, a small boy, and an old man whose name I didn't catch. Oh, and a smelly old dog. We docked at a gas station so the Mammoth could refuel. This is really good already. I'm upset. Ezra stayed in the tugboat, look around the map room. Ezra followed Junebug and Johnny at the gas station. Ezra stays. I don't want something happening to Ezra.